said, it goes on from there. Actually, to join the FA Vice President's Club, all the details are down there on the back. Pick up a brochure, pick up a leaflet, have a read about it. It sounds a lot of money, but what you're getting is value for money, actually. And a lot of people will agree with that, I know. We just need that extra push. We're trying to do our best up here. We put our hands in our pockets and we go forward. But we all need a little bit of help now. And that's what we're pleading for, really. Join the Super Loop draw at £1 a week. Now that is possible for most people. I do it. I don't know whether you do it.
I do it.
Yeah. I think we all do it up here.
Yeah.
I've got a new member, Steve doesn't, so he's just about to. And I know we get a lot of support from the town crier as well. He gives a lot of support around the town. Buy a season ticket. I think it's £80, is it?
It's 148 for an adult, 80
for
concession.
Concession, yeah, 80 for
And we're
concession.
doing kids ones this year.
So, but just coming along to a game is good enough. I know if you don't feel you want to do a season ticket, but there's so much you can do. Sponsor a player of the team. It's I think £75.
Yeah.
£75 plus VAT for the season, and get your name in the programme. Hey, that's worth it.
Was that
well worth it.
including that?
Pardon? £75 plus VAT.
Oh, and the beauty of this year is we know what most of the squad are.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we
so
did. That was a difficulty last year, of course, because 3 players were sponsored 15 times. But you know, I mean, it's just you can sponsor a game for £150. You know, you get hospitality. I know a lot of people here do that. You can sponsor a ball, a match ball for £50. When you sponsor a game, of course, you do get to choose the man of the match award, which doesn't seem a lot, but at least you can get your own back on a few players by not choosing them.
Or a group of people.
Or
Get together, there's 4 of you and you want an afternoon.
I know all your mates, that's what they do. I know a lot of people who get together, 6 people, they have a meeting here before the game. You know, Tony gets 10 people together, I do, we have a meeting here, you know, start at 2 o'clock, have a good booze out. No one's interested in football when they go outside.
It might not be yourselves, it might be somebody you work for.
Yeah.
Or a friend that's got a business, for example. Just, you know, it's kind of almost trying to get your head around being in a mindset where you think, I might just mention that to my mate who's got a business and he'll actually enjoy it. I know he'll enjoy it once he's down there. And you know what, you'll be surprised how many people actually think, do you know what, I'll give that a try for 150 quid or 250 quid with a meal. It ain't going to break the bank, and they get to bring their customers or their friends or their work colleagues or whatever, or employees. I mean, how many home games would we expect to have? 26, 27? That's a huge amount of money for the football club. You know, if you average that out at £200 a game, it's £5.5 grand a year. You know, towards Ken's target of 240. It's a significant amount of money, and you'll be surprised how many times these things can happen just by mentioning it to a friend that might have her own business, or friends that actually want to get together and do something, as opposed to not mentioning it at all and it ain't ever going to happen, basically.
Well, really more, I put posters up last season, or season before last. I'm the only person who went round Wimbledon, and I then spoke to the businesses to advertise the home games.
Brilliant.
And that's what you need.
Well,
but I'm not seeing one poster in Wimbledon on a match day.
It's something that we need to address, and it's something that's quite difficult.
Yeah,
That's what we're asking for. People,
that's what we need, people to go
I
around.
can't do everything. I can't do everything.
No, we're not asking you.
Do you know what? We have done it before. One of the problems we had, we used to have, I reckon we used to put a poster up with about 4 or 5 fixtures on it in the pubs, for example. They won't put them up now. They're not keen to put them up because what you're effectively doing is saying to people, come up here and not spend any money
Well, I
there.
worked at the Red Cross show in Wimbledon, and the area manager has said, no, I did put them up, but we're not allowed to put them up anymore. It's ridiculous.
But do you know what? We can all put one up at work.
Yeah.
You know, if there's a notice board at work, you know, I think we've even got a downloadable thing on the website, Ken, haven't we?
Yeah.
So you can download a poster from the website, print it off for probably 10p.
The tourist information, square records, they all know me, and they're all willing to put a poster on.
That's great.
What I'm saying is we can all do it, just not.
Well, my door is one place where it ought to be.
Yeah, that's true, Ken. Yeah.
Because
So
so many
people
people
come
a day walk by.
We'll we'll make it. Well, Ken, we did do it, Ken, didn't we?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll resurrect.
I haven't got a computer, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, we can do that.
Is that a marketing subcommittee?
Well, that could
Yeah,
well be.
absolutely.
Yeah. Last thing on the finance league is obviously you can contribute towards the players' win bonus pot. We started a win bonus pot here for next season. It can be as little as pound a week, pound a win, whatever. And we've got 32
So far, we've got
so
32
far.
people.
You know, all putting in various amounts. Now, I'm not saying that amount is going to go all to the players in that particular win game. It might be rolled over to the next one, because obviously people might not be able to afford things all the time. But we'd like to think that a pound a week might go into the pot, you know, what people can afford. So perhaps that's something.
What does 32 people times X represent? Do we know yet?
We don't really know, but we've had pledges. Basically, it's a win bonus. So everything really from £1 to £20 we've had from support. So various different amounts through the whole lot. I've actually printed it off without the amounts on it, if you want to know the honest truth.
So is that potentially each week?
Well, if they won every game,
Yeah.
it's going to cost you £1 every game,
Right.
basically, or whatever you decide to play.
Bearing in mind last season the top of the table won 35 matches. So.
Yeah. Well, that works at £20 a game. That's £700 in it, plus cup games. Remember, so that probably could have been 40 games. But do you know what? £1 would be fantastic.
Is that paid immediately?
Well, I'm keeping.
After they've won a game,
Within reason, what I'll do is I'll keep a spreadsheet, and what I'll do is the games that they win, I'll go round on a home game and just give it a little tick as and when people pay. So I just try and make it as simple as possible. I'll probably just go round home games. Exactly.
Well, if someone says, look, I'm going to give you a cheque for £35.
We'll give.
That's for the season. That's for the season.
If someone wants to do that, brilliant.
If someone wants to do that,
It is easy, but some people like the excitement of paying it. Some people might not have £35, £40 or £100 put in one game. So
and some people would like to keep that pound in the pocket
Yeah.
to play
Yeah,
some
yeah.
plates of bloody
Yeah.
well.
So, you know what?
There's
There's lots of things to contribute to if someone wants to pay that sum. But you know what? The 32 people that agree to do it are all quite happy for that to do it. If people want to pay, I think the standing order might be difficult because you'd have to keep setting up new standing order for different. Anyway, either way, you know, it's all gratefully received.
There's a couple of people who said, look, I'll give you a cheque for £35. That's for the season.
Yeah.
That's it. And that I think is what.
It's
With
not
that bonus, it's going to give the players some incentive.
Well, do you know what? It shows support to the players, knowing that the supporters that come and pay their money want them to win, because that's the other thing. And the other thing is, it's obvious that Steve signed at least 2 new players, so you know this money will help go towards paying those players as well, long term. And obviously, some of them do get the bonus, Steve, don't they? So,
Yeah, yes.
so the win bonus literally does go to the players when they win. So, and I will stress that a lot of them have taken reduced wages, and we've had to make it up on the basis of if you win, you're going to get this much. So it's quite an important part of Steve's team building. But I've got a list here. If anyone's interested in doing it, there's no pressure. If you don't want to do it, then do it. If you want to do it, come and speak to me, and we'll add your list to the name to the list.
That's brilliant.